Iron Chic.
And we are live.
Are we live?
I know it's going to be a little goofy tonight.
Well, got my eyeball in there at least.
All right, can you keep an eye to make sure that we're...
Up, down, around? I'm so confused about what's
Well,
going on.
you can't... Oh, I guess I could do that to see if we're right. Anyway, we're not on here. We're on the iPad. But anyway,
So
we
can they see us?
apologize. Amanda should be able to show us in a second.
Oh, okay. Fantastic.
All right. So we apologize. We've had some insane technical difficulties this evening.
I blame it on the weather.
God, I wish I could blame it on the weather.
I'm trying to be nice about it.
I'm not, actually.
We are green screened
So-
at that. That is what's amazing.
We actually look pretty good.
We look amazing.
All right. So we're going to get this thing started.
You're
So
damn right.
again, apologies for the internet. We're going to talk about child safety segment tonight.
Yes,
right?
sir.
So we're going to talk about some of that, and then we're going to talk about some hot sauces. So this episode might be a little shorter than normal, but we're going to get right to it, and the mics don't really matter this evening.
I was going to say, is this picking us up
Nope.
at all? Nope.
Not at all.
You've been discontinued.
Useless.
Useless.
Useless technology.
Ah,
I'm going to start drinking.
you need to.
So what are we going to talk about? So we got the introduction. Babe, we can go back to the intro there if you don't mind.
So, introduction tonight, we are going to talk about, obviously, child safety.
We're going to repeat ourselves.
And we're going to get drunk, apparently, because our head nerd in charge is freaking out right now.
I'm really pissed off.
I can tell.
I'm actually sweating a little bit. From
You
the riding
never
around.
sweat, and you never run.
Well, now that I'm fat.
Right, skinny fat.
Skinny
right,
fat.
is that
I
what
do
your wife
sweat
calls
a
it?
lot. Yes.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to do the intro video tonight.
No
Although we
intro
could
video, no
reenact
background, no nothing.
We could reenact it, like do some fancy arm waving and all that kind of stuff. That would be pretty cool, I guess.
We should just get some papers and tape them up above us, Andy and Ben.
Oh,
We
man,
got
we
the
do have the
banner.
banner.
We got
We
the
could've,
banner. We could have hung that up.
I guess. And my throat hurts tonight. Like, it's kind of a disaster.
Did
so.
you smoke 87 cigarettes in place of trying to vape, or what happened?
No, but my brother did say that because you don't really see people smoking on TV or shows anymore,
Right.
that we might have an exclusivity to me just chain smoking 15 to 100 cigarettes in one episode.
I think that's a bad idea.
I don't disagree with
think
that.
that's a bad idea.
However,
Smoke detector.
yeah, people would love it. But anyway, follow us on YouTube, even though that seems to not be working at the moment. Follow us on Instagram. Ben put up some cool little 30-second videos this week, which are really neat.
I'm new to Instagram, so don't hate me for my newness to Instagram, but it was fun just learning and playing with it.
First off, how are you new to Instagram?
I don't Instagram.
Like you didn't even have an account?
I didn't have an account, didn't have the app on my phone, didn't have anything.
All right, we're gonna have to reevaluate our co-host here. Don't forget to subscribe on podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, all that good stuff. And again, we severely apologize for the delay. We severely apologize with our beautiful green background today, but you do get to see a live view of what the studio looks like without technology and just an iPad shooting us for the evening. So
Hey,
it's pretty cool.
That's why I'm not the head nerd in charge, first off, with the whole Instagram fact that I don't have Instagram. I have it now.
Yep.
I even sent you a message and said, hey, I'm new to the Instagram thing. Help me out. What do I do?
And I have yet to help.
Yeah.
Or
You
respond.
have been worthless
Correct.
this week. That's all right.
So we did have some foster kids over the weekend.
Yeah.
And my brother came into town, which we did a cool little broadcast last night.
Boy's still here.
Boy's still here. He decided to stay another week.
Your whole world has been turned upside down.
I know Amanda and I have just been on point lately. So, so a couple things, I guess, with child safety. When it comes to people you don't know, things you want to teach your kids, right? So never accept gifts.
Is that like driving down the road with the van that says free candy on the side?
So
you could avoid that, or
So I keep updating that.
okay.
Kids don't want candy anymore.
Well,
If you drove around in a van with Wi-Fi and iPads,
we'd probably get in it tonight.
right, you'd be all set, right? That's the point. Like, it's also updating some of this because there was a meme on Facebook the other day about drugs, and when you were a kid, how they always said strangers would approach you with drugs, and it said, I wish I still had that because that's never happened to me.
Right.
But it is, like, never get in the car, gifts, food, candy, all that kind of stuff is huge. And teaching your children those, it's a pretty big deal.
That is a big deal. I have yet to have that full-on discussion with my daughter about it, and it's sad because I should, my daughter has never met a stranger.
Oh, okay.
She feels like every person that she meets is her best friend, and she knows them, and they've known each other for years. And I'm like,
they're just BFFs.
Yeah, BFF. She'll run over to anybody, give them a hug. I really think it's about time that we start having that conversation with her just for that reason.
Yeah, I would agree. Because it can get scary.
It can. It very much so can.
And to your point, like we had 2 foster kids here this weekend, 8 and 2. The 2-year-old just boom, like she had known us for years.
Yeah.
And if we were a stranger somewhere, I'm sure that could get ugly pretty quick. Because maybe she is that friendly to everybody. Or like you said, your daughter, nobody's a stranger, wants to talk to everybody, which is fantastic because you have a kid that's exceptionally social. But I'm assuming that could also get him in severe trouble.
It's a danger, for sure. And I met the 2-year-old that you had tonight when I came in. They were still here for a little bit. And she didn't shy away from me at all. She told me no multiple times. Hey, how are you? No.
Although her no is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think Amanda said, what is it? You wait a minute, and then she was, okay, I'll take care of that.
Her no is a delayed yes.
Okay, yep. That was a good way to put it.
Yeah.
So
Very sweet little girl, though.
yeah, very nice. And then the Be Smart. I'd never heard of this acronym before.
I've never heard Dad Bod with the acronyms is amazing.
Yep.
We're coming up with another acronym. We probably didn't come up with it. Actually, our executive producer put that on the screen for us.
The EP took care of that?
The EP took care of us.
Why
this
didn't
week.
the EP fix the Wi-Fi?
Fit the Wi-Fi?
Fix the Wi-Fi.
Well, probably because we have a head nerd in charge that should have fixed
Yeah,
the
I'm
Wi-Fi.
not tech. I'm content.
Still heavy breathing from the
I
Wi-Fi
see the
problems.
ins and O's out through the mouth. What was that, Bad Boys, where you rub your earlobes and give the woo-saw?
Yep. Luckily, I still had an iPad with a cellular connection, so we're good to go.
Or anger management.
Yeah, anger management class.
Or Jeff said anger management.
Miss
Yep.
Farva.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
We have Jeff, the fly killer Philly, in the audience tonight.
Yeah, we appreciate that because there was 2 nasty flies down here. Now I don't see any of them. So
He's on point.
So what is the SMART acronym all about?
First one is safety.
Okay.
The S stands for safety. The M stands for means.
Okay.
A stands for always. R, recognizing. And T, trouble.
Trouble.
Safety means always recognizing trouble.
And recognizing that not everybody has good intentions, which is exceptionally hard to do, right?
It is.
Because if you teach your kid about that, and then somebody super nice like Jeff Philly walked up, they'd be like, wow, what a nice guy. And then that could turn into trouble.
Right. We should.
Which it has for us in the past.
We should hang out with this guy. We should get in this guy's Jeep.
No.
No, you
wouldn't do
should
that.
not.
But it is teaching, and whether they know the acronym or not, like I think that's probably more for parents and teaching the right things to their kids, right?
Right. Well, it goes back to, and we brought this up a couple podcasts ago about being aware of your surroundings. I think a lot of that comes true in this acronym. Is recognizing trouble is being aware of your surroundings, making sure that your surroundings are safe,
Yep, absolutely.
knowing what to look for.
Yeah, for sure. Computer and smartphone safety, which is huge. Don't give anybody your personal information. When online, always decline. I even do that as an adult. Like, I don't accept many friend requests anymore.
Yeah.
I have enough non-friends on Facebook at this point. Although there's a lot of good friends that should watch this and like it and comment. And
They
share.
should always like,
Yes.
comment, share.
Yes,
All of our good
absolutely.
friends. Absolutely. So you're telling me that hot Latino girl that just sent me a friend request doesn't really want to be my friend?
First off, she's probably not a girl. Second off, she's probably not hot. It could be a catfish.
And third off, she's probably not Latino.
That's another good point, Jeff.
So I'm being catfished.
Maybe. We should get you on the show. However, he's got a bit of an issue right now that he's working out.
He's in a little bit of a trouble at the moment.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So we should probably leave Wiz Khalifa alone at the moment, or whatever his name is.
Wiz Khalifa. I think, isn't that a singer?
It is.
It's Neve.
Neve. What?
Neve. There it is. Not Wiz.
I don't know his last name. Neve is his first name, and Max is the silver-haired guy.
Okay.
The
Neve and
sexy
Max.
silver-haired guy.
Oh, is he sexy?
I think he's alright.
Should I go dye my hair? Silver?
You don't
His
have
silver
much
beard does
dye
enough
to
for
need,
me.
right?
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. So what else? We got safety for poisoning, burns, and allergies. That's a great one.
That is a great one.
Yeah.
Everybody should be aware of that.
And there's the poison control number, right, which you want to have. My
one
parents
800
always had it on the fridge. There was
with
like
the
a
little
magnet.
with the little yuck
Yeah,
sticker.
yeah.
The green.
How come we don't have that anymore?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Maybe there should be an official Dad Bod Podcast magnet that we can send out to people with that information on it.
With the Dad Bod Podcast poison control number
Yeah.
and Tim Allen's phone number.
I don't even have that yet.
I don't either, but
We'll just give
I'm
him-
bound and determined to get it.
Tim Allen in like Hawaii. We'll just put his number on it. Some random.
Why are you
Tim
not
Allen.
on their show yet? No, but hey, you're at home right now. Grab a pen, write this down. 1-800-222-1222.
And we were going to have it at the bottom of the screen, but we seem to not be able to do anything.
Technical difficulties. Hey, we're still rolling with the punches though, right?
Yes, we are rolling with the punches. Poisons and the danger of them, calling poison control. Never refer to medicine as candy. That's
No.
a really good one.
I'd never refer to it as mommy or daddy's candy. I think is probably where we're going with that one is,
Yep.
you know, your child sees you taking your meds. Oh, that's mommy or that's daddy's candy or that's mommy's candy. You know, make sure you keep
Right.
those locked up. You know, look, the child safety locks that are on medicine bottles are a joke. Okay,
I can barely get them open though.
well. You got me there because I was going to say any smart person could fix the Wi-Fi or open a med bottle.
I seem to have both of those issues.
Yeah,
this
both of
evening.
those issues tonight.
They both exist.
But those things are a joke. Keep them up out of kids' reach. Put them away.
Yep.
You know, lock them in a nice, good case.
Yep.
Something. But
Or a medicine cabinet.
or a medicine
way up
cabinet
high.
up top shelf of the medicine cabinet.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely keep that out of reach. The thing I don't like about putting it in the medicine cabinet though is like if your kid or anybody else's kid is like mine, she climbs on everything. So she climbs up on the sink so she can reach the top shelf of the medicine cabinet.
Just tell them not to climb in the sink. Isn't that how that works?
Yeah, don't climb on the sink while I'm not in the room and don't see it. Just like the first foster respite care that you did with the kid that was on the stairs. Don't climb on the stairs and then turn around and he was gone
He
up the
wanted
stairs.
he wanted to hang out on the stairs so badly.
Right. No, I get it.
Yeah.
but
I get what you're saying. though.
that's you
that's
gotta keep
the real
those things
deal.
in mind.
Right. It's vital to make sure that they understand all those things.
Gotcha.
Hey, Andrew, don't talk into the microphone over there, okay? Burns can be torturous. Is that a word?
It's totally a word.
Okay. Teach kids what hot means and what to stay away from. And don't teach them caca. I hate when parents teach their kids to say caca.
I do too.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It is terrible. That is
Yeah, just teach them real words.
it's a shitty word.
Damn, Ben
Do you
Kane.
like that?
I mean, without the green screen, we're killing it.
Yeah,
tonight.
we are. We are on the
Like-
not the point.
I've never understood, and again, we do things different than most parents or whatever. But I've never understood teaching kids words that are different from the word it should be. Like, just teach them the word.
Right.
Not like the F word and the S. Like, those are just, I mean, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is, though, if it's dirty, it's dirty. If it's hot, it's hot. If it's gross, it's gross. If it's poison, it's poison. Like, you got to teach them the right words. Because then kids grow up to talk like Drew.
Yeah, which is terrible. AF.
Whoa.
Terrible
Is that
AF.
Terrible AF.
Yes.
Yes.
shade?
That was great.
He just threw shade.
Throwing shade.
Throwing.
Yep. Kids' allergies can be dangerous. Does your daughter have any allergies?
Not that we have found yet.
Okay.
She does have an allergic reaction to something. Actually, we found this out today. We were in our local supermarket, and she was eating a donut because we didn't have time for breakfast this morning. So
Did you
she
pay
was,
for it?
Yes, of course we paid for it.
Just making sure.
But she had a little bit of an allergic reaction on her face, so we're not sure if it's like a dye that's in one of the sprinkles from the donut or what it is.
Huh.
So we're probably gonna have to go and do the whole allergy test at
Did
the
you
doctor's
contact an
office.
attorney?
No.
Oh.
I will be contacting the owner tomorrow though. Hey, my daughter almost died from your donuts. No.
No. I'm
No.
sure it's fine.
I think it's just an allergic reaction to one of the dyes. You know, some kids have that like red dye number 5.
Yeah,
allergic.
red number 5 is real
Right.
popular.
Yeah, red number 5, and I think that might possibly be what it is. So
Well, I mean, they have goofy things to everything, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like they could eat a wing or they could get some Triscuits. Like you never know what kind of happens. And I think over time you find those things out. And these days, kids have a lot more, like, I don't remember peanut allergies being a thing when I was young.
I don't either. Now you can't even take peanut butter sandwiches to school.
Right. And I graduated from high school 10 years ago.
That's not
Like-
true.
No?
No.
I like how you're still kind of talking into the mic.
Oh no, I'm just talking so I can see you.
So,
Okay.
I set my mic
Like,
down.
peanut allergy wasn't a thing.
10 years ago-ish. I feel like if you put the ish at the end
Plus
of it,
or minus,
give or take
20.
10 or 20 years.
it's not, I don't even know when it was. It was in like 2003.
Oh.
Then I graduated high school.
Also not true.
That's not true either.
You're full of lies and deceit tonight.
However, there seems to be a lot more allergies with kids these days.
There
so you
is.
definitely want to be careful.
And look, we're not
But-
making light of those allergies.
No,
we're not making light
but-
of that as a joke or
No,
anything
but
like
you
that.
can also, it's got to be hard, right? Because a kid with peanut allergies, that's a very serious thing.
It
I read
is.
something the other day, though, that they're finally trying to find some things out, which I would assume would be promising at some point. But it's tough because you don't know.
You don't.
Like, you don't know with your daughter eating that if that was going to turn into something major or not. Like, I don't know if Drew's going to eat something tomorrow that we've never found anything with him, but something that might seal his throat up and then we have a huge issue on our hands. Like, those things are exceptionally serious. And I don't know, like, there's not a lot you can do until you find out, I guess.
Which is the bad thing because there's nothing to prepare you for an allergy.
Correct.
You know,
You can't
not
go
everybody
around
keeps
an
an
EpiPen.
EpiPen in their pocket.
Right.
You know, it's like, hey, I'm going to keep this EpiPen with me. We're going to
Mhm.
hang out. That's not the case. You don't always keep an EpiPen around you.
Right.
They are available. Thank
Yeah.
God they're available. They're not cheap though. From my understanding, I don't personally. We don't have that problem. We don't own an EpiPen or have to carry one because luckily our kid is not allergic to peanuts
Yeah.
or anything like that or shellfish. But though I hear they're expensive to even buy.
Well, my brother who is here, his wife she's allergic to peanuts, right?
I
Or
don't know
something.
if it's peanuts or something.
There was something that she had, and my dad, like, all of a sudden she was just shutting down. And they had, luckily I think she carries one with her, right?
Yeah.
And then he shot her in the leg and everything. They took her to the hospital still to figure everything out. There's a guy I used to work with that everybody that worked with him, he had to teach them how to use the EpiPen just to make sure in case he went down.
Because he was severely allergic to everything.
Who?
That guy
Oh, okay.
that you worked with.
Yeah. And he carried it with him, and he would, like, the first time I met him, he's like, hey, I need a few minutes with you. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. And then,
He take in the
thanks,
back closet.
Jeff. You can put that, maybe that'll work, right? Damn.
On the box.
Jeff Philly.
It's got to go a little higher.
Well, here, let's do this.
Put him under the box.
Yeah. Look at those cans coming in handy.
Perfect.
How's that? I like our manual third layer tonight.
Yeah.
This is
hey,
great.
we do what we've got to do to
Man,
get the show
Jeff
done
Philly.
right on top
Damn,
of it.
taking care of business.
So
anyway, really
like-
be safe.
Yeah, absolutely. So even during Halloween, which is a holiday that's coming up, my wife and I make sure that we do non-peanut candy and gifts.
That's a
and
good
stuff like-
idea. We haven't handed out Halloween candy in years because we never seem to be here. We actually go up the street to our friend's house, and then they kind
Not
of
the
have.
Phillies.
Yeah.
It is the
Phillies.
Phillies.
Oh, is it?
They have like a swimming pool just full of candy. They probably still have the swimming pool full of candy somewhere. No, you got
Jeff
rid
ate
of all
all
of
those.
it, threw it away, donated it to a homeless shelter.
To Agape House.
Yes, to Agape House.
Right.
Treats for school, you mentioned, teaching your kids about their allergies, and EpiPens are huge.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
making sure that if your kid does have a severe allergy, that should be something I would assume that you would carry with you. We probably don't have to tell those parents that. I'm sure they understand all that.
Just so you
already.
guys know, Rick Presley and Kim Sobek say hi.
Hi,
Rick.
Kim
Hi,
and
Kim.
Rick. Sorry about the technical issues. It was Ben King's fault. Moving on.
Next slide, please.
We're still waiting on the next slide. There we go.
Calm down. I got it.
We're having difficulties.
Our executive producer is the only one on top of things tonight, and you're giving her the most shit.
Correct.
Fair enough.
Anyway, and don't forget poison control number. Maybe while we're still going, Jeff could make us one that says, "Don't forget."
Poison control.
Take,
number.
boy. Take.
Well, no. If we do, hold on. If you do this,
So-
watch. If you fold the corners, you can go ahead and keep
There you go.
talking.
All right, I'll keep talking while you're making a paper airplane. So another tip that we would like to press out there is to make sure you teach your children
Yeah, buddy.
your parents' names.
Sharon and Dave.
No, your name. Teach your kids your name, not just mom and dad, right?
Oh, right. Yeah,
So
yeah.
when we ask we've actually done this with our daughter. We said, "Hey, what's mommy's name?"
Right. She
Lindsay.
says mommy.
No, she knows. She knows that. She knows that daddy is Ben,
Okay.
mommy is Lindsay,
All right.
and she knows that. And that's something important because if your kid gets lost somewhere, and they come up to you, "What's mommy and daddy's name?" Mom, dad. That doesn't help you at all, right?
Yep. That's not going to help at all. But you're right. Like, that's a big deal.
And once they get older, you can start teaching them their address, their phone number, stuff like that. But goes within, you also teach them safety, as in you don't tell your strangers, you don't tell strangers what your address is, what your phone number is.
Yep. Well, I think you had said last week or one of the podcasts that writing a phone number on their arm and then I thought somebody, maybe it was you or Facebook, they said to put like clear nail polish over
That
it
was me, yeah.
so it can't wipe off. I thought that was a great tip.
So when you go to amusement parks or water parks or something like that, if use a Sharpie, write your phone number and your name, not the child's name, but your name on the inside of their arm. If you don't have a Sharpie, you can take just a black magic marker, write their name,
Sure.
throw a thing of clear nail polish over the top of it so that it seals it in.
Yeah. That's great. Or a permanent tattoo.
Or a permanent tattoo.
I mean,
Hey, you just go
You
take
just
them.
can't change your number.
No, ever. Luckily,
Yeah.
I've had the same number for going on 20 years now, but yeah.
It's probably been 13 for us with the same number, right, babe? 10, 13, something like that?
Yeah, I would say close to 13.
Yeah, you're a St. Louis person now. You need to Missouri.
I
person
have
now.
considered.
Get off your ass, Andy Nemeth, and get a St. Louis.
I have
Missouri
considered
number.
switching our phone numbers when we upgrade our phones in a few months.
Yeah.
When the new iPhone comes out, which we're going to talk about that in a few weeks, hopefully. When the new iPhone comes out, I think we may switch our numbers to 636.
I'm not.
I am.
No, I was at work the
Because
other
I
day.
get a lot of random calls that I don't want anymore, and I think it would help clean up. Because I get that dumb woman that calls and says, "Hey, do you want to get better credit card interest rates?" For years. And you hit to not get the call anymore, hit option 3. And I hit it every time and they still call. Now I get calls for free cruises.
Will you give Drew your phone number?
Wait, what?
Will you give Drew your new phone number?
Well, the problem is Drew's phone doesn't work in Michigan. Between us and his, there's some kind of deficiency in state lines that allows his phone to never receive our texts or phone calls.
Oh, wow.
But once he gets here,
That's fascinating.
it magically works.
No kidding.
So whether he has my phone number or not doesn't really matter at this point.
Because until he gets over the state line,
Emails don't
it
work.
does not work.
Like technology with our phones to Michigan just doesn't work.
Shuts down.
Yeah, it works with my mom,
Your brother.
my brother. It works with everybody in Michigan except for him.
Maybe it's just
Yeah.
where he lives.
It-
Look, you know,
it
steel
could be.
building. Steel building.
Yeah, maybe there's a steel roof on the house. Maybe he's in the basement and should be upstairs. I don't know.
Lead roof.
It's crazy, right, babe?
This is very interesting.
It is crazy. Yes.
Yeah. But the second he gets here, he responds, answers phone calls. It's unbelievable. When he flies here, he must get just an unbelievable amount of catch up.
As soon as it lands, it's just ding, ding,
Yep.
ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Like the Jetsons.
Yeah.
All right, so a few other things there.
Yeah, so if you get
We
lost,
gotta
stay
probably
where you
pick up
are.
the pace there.
Yep, absolutely, because we started late. So if you
Yep.
get lost, stay where you are.
Yep.
And
Well,
then
teach the kids.
teach a kid, right?
Right.
So stay where you are. If you get lost, stay where you are. Or designate a spot to meet. If you're in
Yes.
an amusement park or somewhere else, designate a meeting spot. If we get
Yep.
separated, you meet us here.
Yep. Should say no. Make sure they understand to say no. No one's allowed to touch them. All that kind of stuff.
Right.
Make sure that they understand all those things.
So
It's
Kim also
absolutely
had a really
critical.
good comment that if you're lost, look for a police officer, firefighter, or a mommy with kids to help you.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's a great point.
The mommy with kids. That's a really good one. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, unless
Or a
that
dad with
mommy's just
kids.
collecting kids.
That's
What if-
walking with a dog?
Yeah. That'd be really messed up.
That would be messed up.
If you walked up to another problem stranger trying to get help.
Like some
Good
some
God.
random woman just toting kids along the
Yeah.
line, and every single one of them is somebody else's kid.
Jesus. Shit is crazy these
It
days.
is. But no, that is a good point, Kim.
It
Thank
is.
you for pointing
No,
that out.
thank you,
yes,
Kim.
absolutely. Somebody with a badge, somebody that
Yeah. For
with
sure.
other kids.
Yep. You got that right.
That is a
Very
fantastic
nice.
idea.
And no one's allowed to touch you. That's huge.
Right.
Yep.
I
Very
think
big.
I think teaching them stranger danger.
Yeah, that's a good
Yelling,
one too.
stranger danger.
Lindsay King, tech issues. Yeah, your wife didn't know?
My wife, she's not in the know.
Dude, what is wrong with her right now?
I don't know.
She just texted us.
You don't have to respond back to her.
I'm going to
Ben
respond.
didn't tell her.
I didn't tell her. That's my bad.
That was 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's like 6:40.
That was 40 minutes ago. But
We are on Facebook.
We are so far behind.
we are so far
We
behind
have
schedule, and
issues.
just
You
this
just delayed us again.
this might be our worst episode, but best episode.
This is the best of the worst. I would agree with
Going
that.
down in infamy, right?
Cool. So tell an adult, all that good stuff. What's next, baby?
Talk to us, Goose.
They're filming another one of those.
Top Gun 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will never watch
Pumped about
it.
that.
All right, so quickly with car seats is huge, right?
Yes.
When I was a kid, I just sat in the third seat of a station wagon.
Was your
No
third seat
seatbelt.
back?
Yeah, I got to
backward
look out the
facing?
back window.
That's awesome.
Car seat.
Yeah. Now the problem that my parents had with me is
You were born.
I have intestinal problems.
Yeah, we've discussed this in the past. We're not going
Right.
to do that again, but yeah.
So I would constantly pass gas in the back of the car.
And it floated.
And then it would float to the front. And this was not safe at all. My dad would roll down every window, including the back one. Now, granted, that basically removes half the back of the car.
Right.
And that's where I'm at. Just to exhaust the vehicle
Of you.
from my gas.
That's fantastic. So
It was
something
awesome.
about
We
car
used to ride
seats
in the back
that a
of the
lot of
big
people don't
trucks.
Yeah.
realize is that if you take your car seat to the fire department or the police station, they will put it in your car properly for you.
Not
If
every
you-
one of them anymore.
If you don't know how to do it, call your local.
Yes, make
Call
a
your
phone
local
call first.
station. Make
But
that. phone
there's
call first.
unfortunately been a lot of legalities with that, and not every single one will do that anymore due to
due to those
people being
legalities.
sue happy and all that kind of
Ah,
stuff.
that unfortunately ruins America.
Have you seen This Is America with Sacha Baron Cohen? Jesus Christ.
But anyway, call your local police department, your local fire station. See if they'll
Yes.
install that for you if you don't know how to properly install one. Most of them are pretty well idiot-proof anymore. I mean, it's 3 contact points.
Yeah.
Everybody's car has them.
Yep.
That was made in the 90s or above.
Yes,
Um,
absolutely.
has those rings to hook your car seats into.
Right. They want you to rear face as long as humanly possible.
Right. That's I
Like-
saw that.
Yeah, it used to be 1, I think, and then 1 and change and stuff like that. But they want you to rear face as long as you can possibly make that kid rear face because it is safer.
It is.
Yes.
Missouri law is one,
Okay.
but you're right.
Yeah.
Safety wise.
I used to sell car seats for a living. I know the rules.
Propane and
Oh,
propane
anyway.
accessories.
Moving on.
So booster seats are still required.
Yes. they are.
Here in Missouri, it's ages 4 to 7.
Yep.
Or if they're over 80 pounds or 4 foot 9 inches. And 4 foot 9 inches.
Yes.
So you may be able to beat the height requirement, but the weight requirement. You have no problem
Drew
meeting
always
the weight
beat
requirement.
the height requirement
Did
in
he?
everything we did. Like he was Drew's a very, I don't know, tall kid for the most part, right? He's a little thicker now, right? Filling in a little bit, getting a little grown up, right?
He's hulking
But
up.
as a kid, he always beat out the height thing.
Right.
Like even with a booster, it became a point where he was like almost touching the roof of the car in a booster when by weight he should be in one, but by height it didn't matter anymore. So he did have to make some educated decisions with that. And he probably got out of a booster way faster than he should.
He was riding the Screaming Eagle at 3.
But I
Yes.
think it wasn't as long back then either. Like the
And the
laws
rules may have
every
been
year
updated
keep
since
getting
then.
stricter.
Correct.
Yeah. So
Childproof your house.
childproof your house. You guys, if you were following me on Instagram, you got to see me walk through my house a little bit.
And we just did that too.
Yeah.
In order to be foster parents, we had to put those, and I forget every damn time.
And you try to open that
I go
cabinet.
under the sink and I'm like, oh!
I just want some poisonous chemicals.
If it makes you feel any better, I do the same exact thing.
Nice.
I just want these poisonous chemicals. Give me
Yes.
I
access.
just
Exactly.
want
Every
all
time.
of this bleach, please.
Yes. But we have it on. We still have it. Our daughter's 3. She's still very curious about things.
Yeah.
So we have it
Curious
on
as a
our
cat.
doors. Yes.
They never-
We have it on the basement stairs so that she can't go down the basement. We have it on the outside, all the outside doors, anything that leads to the outside. We have the child-proof handles on, which actually causes a problem for some of our elderly neighbors. We had a party at our house and they couldn't figure out how to get outside.
Did you
because
get a
they couldn't
permit for that?
work.
I don't know if you remember, but Andy could also not get outside of your house.
No, I
I wasn't going to call him out.
I got
So I
out.
had to
I was
open
just
the
saying
door
it was
for him.
really irritating.
But
No, Lindsay had to open the door.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
No, see, now you're making
For
stuff
4
up.
times.
I'm not.
she's not making that up.
They call me Whiskers. Do you know why?
Make it up.
I
Do you know why? Because I'm curious like a cat.
He didn't say it right.
Yeah, I did.
Oh goodness.
Thank you, Harry Carey.
We
No,
have
Will
we have
Ferrell, Harry
we
Carey.
have derailed.
All right, so I'll wrap up here. When
Let's-
around pools or lakes, even the bathtub, hand washing and germs, monogramming their name on things, not a good idea.
No.
Drew, like we said last week, has a sweatshirt that we never let him wear. I think Amy wore it more than him. And then they would have said Drew, and she probably would have gone with the stranger. Names on the back of cars, GPS for kids. And I will tell you, I did a little bit of research this week. Whether it's the tile tags, there's so many things now that you can put in your kid's
Oh, it's
pocket,
amazing.
stitch into their pants, all those kind of things. And then all you gotta do is grab your phone and you're like, there's my kid.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't replace the fact that you should watch your kid.
Right.
Like, that's a huge deal, right?
And not on your phone. It's not like,
Or-
hey, where's my kid at today?
Right.
No.
Or the backpack with the thing, right?
With the
the
leash.
Those are just. If anybody's watching that has one, just stop it. It's ridiculous.
It is.
Like, watch your kid, all right? Control them, figure it out. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason. I don't know. I just don't think.
I
they're
saw
the best
some
thing
that
in the
looked like
world.
shackles the other day when I was reviewing the whole safety tips. I saw some that were shackles. It was literally just a shackle on the parent, a long tube, stretchy tube, and then a small one for the kid. And it's like, that just doesn't, for
No.
one, look
Yes.
comfortable, and for two, doesn't look right?
Nope, it's not good at all. So, last but not least, Pacific, Missouri, which is where we're broadcasting from at the
PacMo.
moment. PacMo, PacMoNews.com, and MannyMedia.com, Dad Bod Podcast.
Boy, you just plugged it all right there, didn't you?
Wherever you want to go.
No shame in your game.
No
No.
shame in your game
You know,
tonight.
we're gonna. If we actually had the list on the screen, you wouldn't see us.
Right.
It's that big of the URLs that I've been purchasing lately. But anyway, we had a meeting Friday night. We are doing a lip sync challenge with the Pacific Police Department. That should hopefully be done in the next couple weeks. But we did get, I don't know if we got challenged or not, but a lot of people reached out to the city, and we are definitely going to do one, which is
Wondering
going to be
where's
awesome.
the
We got
show.
challenged by the citizens of Pacific.
Yes, absolutely. And I think Cardi B might be part of it.
I believe so. You
Not,
know what the
not
nice
her
thing
in
is?
person, but her songs.
You
The
think we
nice
can
thing
get her?
is
Not
Pacific,
what?
Missouri.
We should start reaching out to her.
Okay.
Get off
Cardi
your
B,
ass.
get off your ass. and
There
go
it
to
is.
Pacific.
Maybe
Cardi
next week.
B. So the nice thing
Maybe
is
throw a football.
we are not in charge of the actual technical filming of that.
So there were three
it'll
companies,
probably
which we
work.
will call out in the end, and I'm sure they'll call themselves out too. But there's three companies that are doing it free of charge, and it's gonna be badass.
Absolutely.
We have drones. There's an unbelievable amount of things that they're gonna do.
Flamethrowers?
So I don't know
Maybe.
about that yet,
I
but there
say
is
yes.
one specific Pacific police officer who wants to use flamethrowers, cannons. Like, the guy is basically like insane. Is what it is. Like, he's nuts.
It's fine. Hey,
Yeah.
we have one on Blackburn Park. We have a cannon. Why
Right.
not light that
He,
bad boy
he
up?
may have said we could get blanks, and I was like, whatever, man, just figure it out. He wants to use like he probably wants to burn down half the city for the video. That'd be great. Like, wouldn't that be awesome?
We won the lip sync challenge.
It would be
but we have
bad
no
for
city
those
left.
citizens if that happened.
It would be.
But we'd have a badass video.
Hey,
So-
and that's all that matters,
Shout out
right?
to Tactical shit to let us borrow one.
Yeah, tactical shit. Get
Oh.
off your ass and get some
Tactical shit, let us
flamethrower.
borrow a
Yeah.
flamethrower.
We'll see.
Alex Milberg.
Or we
Yeah.
should know Elon Musk. His flamethrower is amazing.
I've seen it. You
It
can
is.
purchase
The
one.
Tesla guy?
No, they stopped. They only made a limited supply, but it is unbelievable. His
The
flamethrower.
Tesla guy.
He does
Yeah.
everything.
He does.
He's drilling tunnels under LA right now. He's trying to do a thing between DC and New York. Like, he sent a submarine for the trapped kids and the thing.
The soccer kids. He
Right,
did.
but the submarine was too big. Like,
Yeah,
come
that was
on.
not.
And then he just left it there. Now it's just junk on the side of a mountain.
He doesn't need it.
No, he left it there for them to train with, so that they could possibly use it if there's ever any other problems.
Did you call him?
No, I read the article.
That's fake news. Anyway, we're moving on. So Pacific Police Department is doing one. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome.
Right.
And there might be a little bit of in my feelings to go along with it. If anybody knows what that is.
Let's get on to hot sauce.
But I do have to ask, what's the that I've seen in the other videos where the kids do?
Flossing.
That's how do you do it? Like,
That's flossing?
No.
how do you do it, Drew? How do you do
I
that?
can't. So you,
You put your arms.
no,
I feel like
you
Something about this is not right.
back, no.
Oh wait. Oh, you have to
Nine,
do like this.
no, and then up.
Oh, you. Oh, I see. Like this.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of little kids in videos doing that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I hope people saw that and commented.
I hope that they never have to see that again.
All right, so you're the expert here. So we're going
I'm not
do
the expert here,
a
but-
pretty fast
Hot sauce
tasting of
tasting.
hot sauces.
I am ready to burn you up. You feel
Continue.
better now? Holy
I have a
cow.
lot of technical glitches, including my throat hurts. I'm belching. Had a lot of bowel issues today. All right,
All right, moving
Moving
on.
on.
Moving on. Hot sauces.
this isn't going to help the bowel
No,
problem.
it's not. Hot sauces are measured on the Scoville scale.
Okay.
The Scoville scale is a measurement of pungency, which is spiciness, heat of pepper.
Okay.
I went ahead and brought you some rolled gold pretzels tonight,
Damn. As you get it.
so that you don't have to burn yourself totally up.
Okay.
The first sauce that we're going to try tonight is actually TGI Fridays Ghost Pepper Sauce.
Here, we'll take this down temporarily.
Take that down temporarily.
Yes.
3 out of 5 stars
TGI Fridays.
on Amazon.
Other way.
Just boys.
Some
Did
thought.
you just do a fart noise on your phone?
Yeah,
No.
there he is.
It was my pen.
Some of the reviews that went on with it is it was a little salty. The ghost pepper was the 6th ingredient, so it's not quite as hot. They say it's good on pizza.
Hey, Andrew, can you come here and open all of those? Take the tops
you got
off.
it?
Yeah, I'll get it. He'll come and do those.
All right, 45 calories per 32 grams.
Okay.
So the caloric intake is not very high, which is nice.
There you go, sir.
We're gonna shake it up, give it a good
Shake it off.
shake it up.
And most hot sauces are vegan and gluten free.
Right.
For real?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Are any of these going to burn through the bowl?
I hope so.
That would be hilarious.
I hope so.
Andrew, do you need Jeff Philly to help you?
Oh, I got it.
Okay. All right.
All right, let's give it a shot.
So what is this like, are we doing it just from weakest to worst?
Nope, this is just random.
So would you consider this a big deal? So try it. And let
So
me
it's
know.
got ghost pepper in it, so it could possibly be a big deal.
Okay. You got to pick up the pace, sir.
Well, I'm trying.
So that to me tastes like Tabasco sauce. What are your
Huh.
thoughts? Doesn't that taste like Tabasco sauce?
Okay, it's heating up.
Yeah.
Yep. It's working its way. Not that bad.
No.
No, not at all.
I mean, I could eat that.
Yeah.
That tastes like Tabasco sauce to me.
All right.
There's nothing special
I
about
would
it.
agree. Okay. Cool.
We're gonna get rid of this guy. There's
Jeff
nothing
Philly's
special about
Jeff Philly is our sauce expert.
Pretzel.
that. Mr. Philly, go ahead and give that a shot.
Can
So-
you open bottles?
Yes.
Next up is the bottle that Drew didn't open, Frankie V's Kitchen,
It's Tabasco.
a creamy ghost hot sauce.
Whoa.
So
It's
this
a different color.
It's a different color. It's kind of like an orangish color, but it's creamy. It's not as
So it's made in Dallas, Texas, gluten-free, vegan.
thin.
Ghost peppers, medium,
Can't get
and
it
it's a
done.
relatively mellow kick.
Really.
That's what the screen says.
We're not gonna pour it out. We're just gonna dip it then. Here you go.
Well, that's a lot more than I.
That's a
you
good
can- why don't you
sampling.
take that one.
All right, here. I'll take that one.
I just want a tiny bit there. Okay, that's good.
There is no heat to that.
Well, that's actually really good.
Yeah. That is really good sauce. Oh, there's some back end heat. That back end heat will get you.
It's not bad though.
No, it's not. Dip some more pretzels. That's pretty good.
Man, I'm gonna eat the whole bottle here, I think.
I ate that at Schnucks. I bought this at Schnucks. Here you go, Jeff Philly. Have some of that, sir.
Let's try that.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. So, our next sauce up is the Sriracha Granada.
Thanks, Drew.
The Sriracha Granada
green.
is
No,
it
it
is
has
green.
a flip
It
top.
does have a flip top. This is actually made in St. Louis. He opened the. He didn't open.
Oh, my bad.
Fail. Leave it to Drew. Failure.
No big deal, bud. Good try.
Failure to launch.
Good
So
try.
this is made in St. Louis. I actually met with Nick Litz. He is the owner / creator
proprietor.
of Sriracha Granada. He donated the bottle to us to give it a shot. You can actually find this in a lot of St. Louis restaurants now. Guerrilla Street Food, Nudo House. You can buy it at Schnucks or online. It's a green sauce. Sorry, you guys didn't get to see that. It's a green sauce, which is different than any other color we've had.
Andy likes it. He's going for a second.
And he's going for a second.
I don't know. My tongue is starting to like neutralize itself.
Grab the beer.
I tried that. I needed a jar of milk, like butter, a nice thick glass of buttermilk.
My wife actually said, you should take Andy some milk because he's going to need
Your
it.
wife is very nice.
She is.
What do you want, Jeff?
She's a nice woman.
You want a whole?
I don't know what happened.
There you go. Got a whole bag. Rolled gold.
All right.
That's not bad.
No, it has a different texture.
Different texture. It's
And
a little
it-
thinner than the other ones.
It is, and that weird green thing adds a totally different vibe to it.
It's like a verde sauce.
It is.
I was just gonna say that.
So it's made with green chilies. So I imagine that's
Yeah.
where you get the green. But yeah, like a salsa verde. Very good. I actually like that. I put
Yeah.
that on some nachos.
Babe, how's that one?
No.
No?
Seriously?
So we're going to go to the next one.
Jeff's like, whatever. That was like drinking water.
Yeah, he liked it.
What
So
is this?
This is Happy Dogs hot sauce. So when I stopped in to meet with Nate. When I stopped in to meet with Nate to get the Sriracha Granada, they were doing a tasting, and this Happy Dogs hot sauce was there.
All right, baby, you have any more comments?
So I figured we'd give it. This is thin.
Matt Nemeth just gave a thumbs up.
All right.
This is a little thinner than the other sauces. Easy. You'll be all right. It's got his cute little dogs on it. This is a made in St. Louis as well.
It's like water.
It's an 11-time award winner.
11 times?
Yeah.
Wow, it's real thin.
It is real thin.
Like, how do you even...
I shook it up pretty good. But... So he had it mixed with French onion dip.
What?
There. Yeah.
I love French onion dip. And you get some
Well,
Ruffles
you get a kick on that one.
Wow, yeah, that's
Yeah, you get a kick on that one.
rough.
I like that one.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's
I don't like that it's so thin, though. But it's good.
Yeah, so he had
So
it
it's
mixed
more
in
of an
like
additive,
Yeah.
I would think, right?
I also tried it on a piece of chicken. He gave me a little piece of chicken to try it on, which was really good.
What kind of chicken?
Just a roasted rotisserie chicken. I don't know why that matters, but
You know George Costanza worked for Tyson's Chicken once. He was traded from the Yankees to Tyson Chicken.
interesting tidbit of information for you.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Traded him for chicken something at the ballpark.
Chicken nuggets.
No. I forgot what it was that he was getting traded
Hey,
for,
Jeff.
but they got some chicken. It was like chicken beer or something ridiculous that they got at Yankee Stadium by trading George to Tyson's Chicken.
Huh.
Yeah.
Our last hot sauce of the evening
By
is
the way, hold on before you say that. So earlier we were sitting upstairs and Ben mentioned the truffle sauce, right?
yes.
I open my computer and I scroll through Facebook, and what shows up 3 posts down? Truffle sauce.
The truff hot
You know
sauce.
what they're doing?
They're listening to us.
They are. Yep.
Did you see my post the other day about I don't understand how McDonald's can't hear you through the speaker of I don't want pickles on my sandwich, but they can listen to us on Facebook and everything and know what we're talking about and all of a sudden populate up.
Right. Have you been to our new McDonald's though?
That is beautiful.
Dude, they have like not plasma. That's stupid. Like giant LCD TVs in the drive-through, and you can hear the person talk. It's not. And the order comes up on one of the giant screens to make sure it's right.
Yeah.
It's still wrong sometimes, but whatever.
Yeah. Well,
Wow, that was a lot.
that is a lot, but you'll like it. I promise.
I will. So what exactly is in the truffle sauce?
So the truff sauce is a blend of black truffles and red chili
Can you
peppers.
explain what exactly a black truffle is? Because I'm not that. I don't know much about that.
So black.
Yes, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, how's it going? Are you going to die on the podcast? That would give us a lot of
That might get us
Like
more
that
than the
would.
First guy to ever die on
Son of a
midstream
bitch.
podcast.
And it has to be the shitty version that you die on.
So black truffles are a mushroom,
Okay.
essentially, that are actually grown around ash trees, I believe. I'll have to look that up. I believe it's an ash tree or an oak tree.
Those are two different trees.
Yeah, I understand they're two different trees. But they, it's just a great mushroom. They're expensive as hell.
They're the most expensive mushroom.
Yeah.
Really? People go hunting for them.
So they actually use pigs to hunt
Really?
for truffles.
That's why pigs truffle.
Yeah.
Shut up. For real?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So I bought this sauce and have started using it because I love it.
Jeff Philly really wants to try it.
Yeah, he
So
does.
he can go first, and then I'll try it. So
Right.
far, my favorite has been that weird colored one.
The
The creamy
Frankie
one.
V's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
you'll
was-
like that one. I love that one because it's
Rick said to make sure you're lifting your pinky when you try this one because it's so fancy.
because it's so fancy.
No.
No.
It tastes like turpentine.
It actually tastes like dirt, but
I
that's
like
what
it.
a truffle kind of tastes like.
It's got a heavy truffle flavor, and it's got some back end heat to it, which is what I like. Getting a good smell on it?
It smells weird.
Does it?
Uh-huh. It literally smells like when Amanda does her nails.
No.
She has that nail polish remover.
Acetone?
Uh-huh.
I
For
disagree.
real, though. But for real, smell that. Like, it has that weird...
I don't smell that. I smell the
You should
truffle.
try the best one.
What's the best one?
So
All right,
Jeff
try that
Philly,
next.
Jeff Philly is the owner, proprietor,
Proprietor.
creator of Philly's Fine Sauces, and he heard we were doing a hot sauce tasting tonight, so
I'm not doing that.
he brought down his
Yeah, we mixed
Philly's
both
Fine
together.
Sauces. This is actually really good on chicken wings. I enjoy this on chicken wings a lot, and the pizza.
So I mix it with
So
ranch
here.
dressing for salad.
You
I
get-
also put
let's
it on
mix it.
salmon.
We're gonna mix. He also makes a
Smoky Ghost.
Smoky Ghost, which is a dry rub. We're
So
gonna
if you want to rub your meat,
We're gonna mix the Philly's Fine Sauces with some Smoky Ghost.
I mean, Jeff always says that you got to mix all this stuff together.
You know
So
why
we'll
he
try
says
this
that?
tonight.
Because he wants you to buy both. He doesn't
Well,
just want you to buy
it's-
one or the
it's
other.
You know why? That
It's a
means he's a
marketing-
good businessman.
Marketing play. I like it. Let's try this. Let's give this a try.
This is going to be a huge problem.
Is it?
That's really fucking hot.
Oh boy, that'll make you sweat a little bit.
That Smoky Ghost, real smoky.
So Jeff, what is in the Smoky Ghost exactly?
It is ghost pepper habanero with smoked paprika, some garlic, salt, pepper.
No, you don't have to give us the whole ingredient list. I just want
stopped.
pepper wise. I don't want people trying to make
There
that
might
shit
be
at
some
home.
kind of
Holy
granulated
cow.
garlic or something too. we
Yeah,
didn't
some
need to
granulated.
But
Holy
it's
fuck.
very good because you still can taste what you're eating. It's not one of those. that
I hope
blows
somebody
your
hit the
mouth off.
explicit button.
know. Well, I will hit the explicit button when I post
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna have to.
If this will even post. I don't know. This episode's a train wreck. But
I'm gonna do it again. Why did I do it again?
because you liked it.
I'm a glutton for it is
And then
good.
he says, "I'm going to do it again," and he
I
Yeah.
didn't like that truffle though.
You didn't like the truff?
I did not. It
I
has
did.
a weird. There's a weird odor, but I'll take that creamy shit all day long. I'll put that shit on wings,
But there-
barbecue.
That's the thing too with sauces. You're kind of eating it plain or just on a pretzel. If you cook with it or anything else, it will change flavors, and so it always changes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
So you'll put that shit on everything?
Yep.
Did you just steal Frank's Red Hot for the Creamy Ghost hot sauce?
Uh-huh.
Well, Frankie V.
So
You
this
win.
one wins.
Frankie V wins for Andy's approval. I
And it's non-dairy, so I won't have any diarrhea.
didn't know you were lactose intolerant too. Is there anything that you're not coming to intestinal
So I
problems?
personally enjoy being lactose intolerant.
I'm
other
sure
people
Amanda
might
does not.
I think it's a great gag for people, right? Because then nobody knows what's going on. A little SPD action, no big deal. But I might be coming across as immature on this podcast. So
You almost came out
It's this podcast.
yeah,
None of the other
No.
7
No.
before this.
no,
This
Sorry,
is the
but
first
that didn't
one?
just start today.
no.
Oh, dear.
So Andy,
I want to make sure that people look at me as a professional podcaster.
let's pause for a second.
Okay. I'm
I
excited.
want to explain something to you, my friend. I feel like I've known you long enough. We've been friends long enough for me to explain this to you.
I wouldn't call us friends.
Well, exactly what my point is getting ready to make here.
Awesome. Are
Yeah.
we gonna
Awesome.
divorce on the podcast?
No,
Oh
your maturity level
no.
is not the highest.
No, it's not.
So you can definitely call yourself immature.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so this didn't just come out on episode 8.
No, sometimes
This
I
has been
have-
running rampant
Truly immature.
since day one.
Look, here's what I would say, right?
Truly immature.
I could put on a police uniform tonight, right? I could pretend to be a cop. Not really a cop. Sometimes I put on an immature uniform and pretend to be immature.
I don't
Not
think it's a
true.
uniform.
I'm not really
Robbie.
immature.
I don't think it's
No.
I don't think that
No.
that's a uniform for you, my
No.
friend.
No,
It is.
that's your way of life.
I have a lot of fun though.
I think we need it.
We do have a lot of fun.
We do. So, a couple quick things. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. Again, I made phone calls to our ISP. Whatever. I'm sure they'll fix it eventually. So we have some get off your ass call outs.
We
right?
did have some get
Tim
off your ass
Allen,
calls.
we need you in the basement.
I feel like if Tim Allen was here, your internet service provider, or ISP as you called them a while ago, would be like, hey, let's get a plug in while Tim Allen's there, so they might fix our shit. So Tim Allen, get off your ass and get in the basement.
Exactly. I agree with you.
That pisses me off.
Cardi B.
Cardi B, get off your ass
Get
and
down
get
Pacific.
into the Pacific Police Department's lip sync video.
You're smashing the table. Calm down.
Yeah, but we don't have the mics tonight, so it doesn't matter.
That's true. It's not going to pick up.
Amanda can type away all night and we won't even hear it.
Thank you, B&H, for getting off of your ass.
Yeah, but they are awesome.
They are awesome. You know what else? I don't know.
I went there the other day and bought eggs.
100%
Wow.
positive that
12
it
out of
wasn't
12 were
because
awesome.
of our call
How
out.
about watermelon?
Was
No, I didn't buy any watermelon. Although it did look really good.
It
are
was.
you okay?
Are you okay?
I wish they
Focus.
had it.
What's wrong?
Bring it in.
So I wouldn't-
Were you talking?
Bring it in, son.
All right, I'm listening.
They got the little cones back. Remember we brought
Shut
those?
up.
Yeah, I brought that up. The Blue Bunny little cones
Yeah.
that my daughter loves. They got them back. They got them back. I don't know if that had anything to do with the podcast or not,
No,
but
maybe
they
they're
got
just
them
out
back.
of stock.
That was probably the case for
That's super
months at a
funny.
time.
They had
Yeah.
a rush on them and
Well, it hasn't been hot up until last week.
Right. Last week was the
And
first
they got
time.
Oberon, but I heard they sold out real fast.
We didn't even get. You know what? Ooh, we're gonna have a conversation about that, JB. How do you bring it into the store and be like, oh, I guess it sold out before you got any?
That's unbelievable.
I
That
thought
is
for sure
really
he would have at
popular.
least saved us.
Yeah, you couldn't have put a sixer in the back for somebody. You know?
You are not that special.
Well, apparently not. We're not PFFs, are we?
Nope.
We want to thank everybody for coming and tuning in tonight.
We apologize again.
Yeah, we cannot apologize enough for how much
Oh yeah, good idea, Jeff.
our broadcast
Man,
has sucked tonight.
Jeff's our intern.
Intern
Executive
for the next-
producer.
Poison control number right there.
Joe said he drank it all himself.
Yeah,
Oh, god damn it.
I 100% believe that.
Jesus.
Feel free, please subscribe, like us on YouTube, Twitter, follow us on Instagram.
Follow B&H's Facebook.
Follow B&H's Facebook, as my pretzel eating partner just came up with.
Pacmo News.
Pacmo
Media.
News for all your local Pacific news. PacmoNews.com.
Mandy Media, Dad Bod Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Google Play.
There's a future URL about the other day that we'll talk about in about a year. It's going to be badass. I bought more stuff.
I'm sure your wife loves that credit card statement.
That's not that expensive. You know, it's only like $8 to $10 to buy a URL.
I get it.
Now, building a website with that's a significantly different
Cost
cost.
comes in, right.
It's cost prohibitive.
Okay.
I don't know if that was the right thing to say, but I did. So anyway, all right, I have to go hit a button unless Amanda's going to do it.
Thank you,
Have
guys.
a great night.
Tune in next
Thank
week.
you. Bye.
Slide.
What
Push.
happened?
Divided by 3. Andy's still waving. I should wave. Pageant wave. Golf clap.
Is
Double
it working?
pageant wave?
What happened?
Why are we still
What's wrong
on?
with the iPad?
Oh, dear God.
Oh my God! Just
Turn
turn the
it
iPad
off.
off.
Unplug it.
Turn off the cellular connection.
Oh, it's